was just sitting here looking at apparently they got a special offer on stims. So you see your stims here, they're 240 to buy. I've never bought them basically. Well, I might have bought one when I first started the game a long time ago, but in general I don't buy them because they are far too expensive. So they got a special offer on them. Now stims you will use for either events or for basically just skipping missions. You do get a couple of stims a day normally, and you will pick up a few here and there for doing different things, so you will get some anyway. But you see they got a discount, they got like minus 30, minus 34, minus 40. Well, if you work this out, 2,500 by 15 stims, you're looking at about, what's that, 160 of these Argents, or 166 or something like that. So when you do an event, I think if you use Argents it's about 120. So buying stims is a waste of time, and buying them for even buying these at discounted for events is a waste of time. If you do that one, you think you get a better deal. That's about 155 for those, and those ones 180 to, that's 144 I think for those. Again, still higher than 120 is what you'd use of these Argents if you did the events. So basically buying these for events would be a complete waste of time. So the only thing you're going to buy these for is for skipping missions. So you get missions like this. I do skip missions. Usually I skip the PvP ones because sometimes you just can't get a match. I mean, nowadays it's so difficult to get into them, and I'm not waiting around 40 minutes or something to get into a PvP match. When I first started playing, you could just jump into one without any problem, but not anymore. So you skip those, and they normally cost 1 or 2 Argent stims to skip. But like I say, you get a couple of stims a day anyway, so I've never really had to buy them. So buying all those stims just to skip missions is a bit pointless. And the other side is, if you think you're going to skip missions, I mean obviously you've got like your directives which boosts your might, but you only get 4 a day anyway, so you can only skip 4 a day. So yes, you can skip those. If it's going to give you any kind of advantage or anything like that, it's not. You'd have to skip so many, which means you'd have to buy so many Argents. It just wouldn't be worth it. And because they keep adding difficulty levels or whatever, you could just keep going doing this on and on and on and on, and probably people buy stims do that and then realise that they've just wasted a crap ton of money, because obviously you've got to buy these things to buy the stims. So they really seem a bit pointless, and you've also got to ask yourself this question, or look at it this way. You've just downloaded a free game and you get a whole bunch of these missions. Alright, so you've downloaded a free game, now you're buying stims to skip the missions. So in effect, you're paying the game to not play it. Now let that sink in for a minute. I know there are things, like I say, tough missions you want to skip, but you should be able to get enough stims. So I mean look, I've got 31 here, I haven't bought any. So you should get enough of these anyway to cover any sort of skippages. But like I say, think about it. You're paying them not to play it. And while you think about that, we're going to jump into the next mission, which is, I think it's the Saibian one. Saibian Archipelago, yep. Right, we're going to jump straight into this one. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to do a deal on things like that, I mean, make it a deal, you know. I mean, they do these discount things, and like, it's good on the Victor's medal sometimes, and that, but seriously, those stims, I mean, they've always been like that, and
Finally, an immortal
looks like you're getting a good deal, but you're not.
Creations?
Get to
A
my
little
position.
something to help you out.
See what's going on.
From Flavius with love, so to speak.
I mean, you have to be crazy to buy them, or have so much money you just don't care. But again, like I say, all you're doing is paying them not to play the missions, which is a bit odd. Why even bother playing the game? So, We'll just go with what we are at the moment, which is the paladin. We might change it up for the next one. I was actually doing the another region, completed it, and I stopped the tank on because it's getting a little bit tougher, the region, so need a bit of that defence.
These are the remains of a mechanoid ship. That was where the signal came from. Who knew it was still functioning? Arius is badly damaged. What is this series? I can't tell. I've never seen that one before. Were the Oculots trying to repair it? The Oculots seem to be looking for something in the debris, and scissors are protecting it. I get rid of both to be safe.
I don't normally scan all these blocks and things, but being that we've started again, I better.
Careful. There's a heavy secutor over there. It looks like it's guarding a transmitter. Be ready for a fight. The scanner says it's nothing but a dead piece of iron. And it's beyond repair. I wonder why the mechanoids are interested in it. The scanner says it's nothing but a dead piece of iron. And it's beyond repair. I wonder why the mechanoids are interested in it. There are fragments of large cubes nearby. Take a look around. They could be guarded by mechanoids.
Somebody needs saving. 1. Again, I said it before, they give you 1 or they give you 5. Why not just give you random numbers?
The mechanoids are aware of your presence and are prepared to fight. I caught sight of a Prism series secutor in these ruins. It's very dangerous, so be careful.
If they'll follow me this far.
Of interference is the mechanoid cubes right in front of you.
There are some strange signals coming from these ancient ruins. And Flavius had sent me here to investigate them. But as soon as I deployed the antenna, mechanoids came swarming in. It looks like they might be trying to reanimate the remains of their ships. We can't let that happen.
We won't. Sometimes there's somebody there, not today.
The fragments are glowing. It looks like the mechanoids have partially restored these ships. Hurry! These machines are very dangerous. The mechanoid transmitter is sending out signals. We need to switch it off before reinforcements arrive. Watch out, there's a Talisman series sector nearby.
Right, onto the one that I'm not keen on. It's the fire and water element one. Let me see. Syblian Heights. I might just stay as a paladin actually. At least I'll have shields. So it's the fire one that always gets me.
It's a prototype.
Right on time.
We are going to see
Someone
if
has
there are any
enabled the
side
altars,
effects.
and now wardens keep spawning near them. They are extremely dangerous. We must disable the altars. The first two are right next to you. You can start with either one. Burned corpses. This is so horrible. Must be treasure hunters again. I think they accidentally enabled the altars of elements. Excellent.
Right,
You
first one
managed to
down.
disable the altar of fire. That should stop the wardens of fire. of water will stop spawning now.
First couple of levels aren't bad. It's when we get to the bottom level.
What a powerful warden. This is very suspicious. It shouldn't have spawned so soon. The altar has been enabled quite recently, and the warden is already so strong. This is odd.
Don't know where my sword's gone. So we sneak in and do this. So you don't need to fight them all.
Perfect.
You get round them,
Warden would stop you,
do that, and then it kills
but
them
I
all.
see I shouldn't have. The altar is disabled. Everything's fine.
These ones we're gonna have to fight. If you don't want to fight them, just go up and around and do the same thing. Just put them all together.
Splendid. Another altar disabled. That warden was very nasty, but you managed to defeat it.
And on to the last one is the pain in the ass. What we'll do is do the water one first, and then we'll
I've detected
take
an
on
energy
the
spike
fire
on
one.
of the lower pads. Find out what's there.
Get in the space. Can't remember how to get down here. Okay, this is the fire one. We've aggroed them, never mind, let's just bring them all together.
There should be a particularly strong warden nearby. It must be hiding, so be careful. absorbing the energy of the altar. I wouldn't want to meet that something. See it again.
Right, onto the one that's a pain in the ass, or at least it used to be a pain in the ass. It might not be so bad now. Like I say, everything seems to have got a lot easier these days, so we shall see. Gives out these massive blasts, which used to do a lot of damage.
I have detected an extremely powerful energy spike. There must be a strong warden nearby.
I just aggroed that lot. I did. Yeah, but I can't do that while I've aggroed them. Right, onto the big badass one.
Careful! The altar is transferring its power to some creature not far from you. It's incredible!
There we go.
I hope I'll never see them again.
That one you probably are better off playing with a, to start with, playing with a paladin or something with shields. Just to avoid those blasts. If you can avoid one or two of them, you should be good. I mean, there is a thing that goes around that you can get into and it protects you. I don't mess around with that. Okay, that's 2 more down. Let's have a quick check on our situation here. Right, so the next one's going to be Thethin Rift and the Catacombs. I think the Catacombs, again, that was one at the end. The boss was pretty tough with dropping rocks on your head and all that kind of stuff. That one's not too bad. Let's see if we picked anything up. Oh, we did. We picked a sword up. Something that is actually better than the blue one. Hang on a minute. All damage. Block. Yeah, you see what makes it better is the required might to use it. I mean, it's block and endurance, but I'd rather stick with all damage, to be honest. So in effect, it's not necessarily better, it's only just a higher prestige weapon, that's all.